Welcome back. Will Worsham is here for this week's Speaking Legal segment. Today we're going to talk about, one of the things a lot of people get concerned about at this time of year with prom, and that's their kids. Maybe a few warnings out there. What are the laws? What happens when a kid is pulled over? That sort of thing.
Well, unfortunately, with a lot of kids, alcohol's become part of the prom
that's
experience.
the fact.
Yeah, it just is. And, anything I think that parents can do, teachers, anybody can do to prevent that is good, because there are some severe consequences for minors and alcohol right now.
Yeah, remind them of a few of the consequences.
Sure. Well, being a minor in possession of alcohol actually is a Class A misdemeanor. That's one of the most serious misdemeanor offenses in Missouri. It carries with it a range of punishment of up to a year in jail or a $1,000 fine.
For a year in jail or $1,000. Does it make a difference, open or closed?
Well, open container is a different offense, but no, a minor is actually in possession of alcohol, whether the container is open or closed. In fact, an amendment that was made a few years ago to Missouri law, actually we have what's called minor in possession by consumption of alcohol. So a minor that has consumed alcohol and is visibly intoxicated can actually be arrested, ticketed for being a minor in possession of alcohol. So, the old deal where sometimes the kids would just drink it real fast and it was out of their, they weren't in possession of it anymore. That's not the case anymore. You can be tagged just by consuming alcohol and being visibly intoxicated.
Now, I know, they do the gaze nystagmus test, they do the walking test. What are you in for with things like that? Is it judgment, or are they looking for specific things?
What happens a lot of times is, yes, they will ask the suspected minor to do field sobriety tests. They can actually have them do a portable breath test. They can ask for a blood draw and some things like that. So there are lots of different ways that they can prove a minor in consumption or minor in possession by consumption of alcohol. An officer can simply come to court and testify, I've been trained to detect someone who's under the influence of alcohol. They have bloodshot eyes, they have slurred speech, their balance is impaired, and can testify based on the officer's training and experience, they believe this person to be under the influence of alcohol. That is what we call a prima facie case.
Yes.
It's sufficient for a court to convict.
Now, this is something that follows. This is not just kind of an easy walk in the park anymore.
No. It's really changed a lot. This area in particular cracks down very hard on minors in possession of alcohol. I think court systems, police, prosecutors all take it very seriously.
Let me ask you, kind of switch gears just a little bit. What about, okay, I'm the parent, my child is going to prom. I know kids are going to do things like this. I'll tell you what, I'll let you come to my house, I'll protect you, nobody leaves, that sort of thing. We doing a good thing there? Well,
it kind of can depend. Once again, if you are an adult and you provide alcohol to a minor, that again is a Class A misdemeanor and can carry with it a range of punishment, up to a year in jail or a $1,000 fine per incident.
Oh, per incident?
Yes, and so if you've got a situation where a parent is providing alcohol, let's say they have a keg, let's say they have beer or
maybe
whatever.
Got 20 kids there?
20 kids, 20 counts.
Oh. That even goes higher.
Yeah, it racks up real fast like that.
What is my responsibility if they leave the party?
There can be some liability there. It's a really kind of a touchy thing. It kind of has to do with what you know. Were you negligent in allowing it to go on? If you contributed to it, once again, that can be a problem.
Okay, there's a lot involved here, of course. If you have a legal question for Will, send him an email to wworsham@color10.com. We'll answer it right here on the show. Will, thanks for the advice on this.
You're welcome, Tom.
Best just don't get involved with it, in other words.
Yeah, don't break the law.
That's it. All right, we'll be back with more Ozarks Live right after this.